Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to show how we can use the Zoom REST API using Zoom credentials and Zoom developer account to create the meeting for the Zoom. Okay, so first see how I have done it exactly. So there is a simple page, login with Zoom, click on it. It will ask you for the sign in. Sign it. The Zoom meeting has been created. Okay. So now let's go and check where the Zoom meeting has been created, or it has been created with what is the things that we need for this exactly. So if you go into the Zoom website, and you can see, as I have logged into the system, I can go into my account over here, and in the meeting section I can see there is a meeting schedule for me over here, and I can start, edit or delete this meeting from here exactly. So there are two ways that we can create Zoom meetings exactly. The first is the JWT token. Let me go to the developer account with the JWT token, and the second one is the auth system, OAuth. We have used the OAuth process. Now in my app section, yeah, here is a Zoom app that I have created. This is for draft because I have not published this Zoom app for production unit. If you have to use it in the production unit, you have to publish it. If you click on this, you will get a client ID and a secret key and the and the redirect URL. Okay, and obviously the production details are there as well. Now coming to the build part over here, first you have to create the auth. Okay, if you can create the auth, it will ask for you. I have gone with the account level app, so this is what I have created. But if you created this JWT token, this would be another process to use it. But Zoom has been will be deprecating it from the March or April of this year, so we are not going to use it. It will be deprecated within that year, this year exactly. Okay, so now let's go back to the code and see what we have done to create this thing exactly. So I will be going with the two of the process, with the JWT process as well as the auth process, though it is being closed, but I still wanted to show it to you, so how this can be processed out. So first with the auth to process, as you can see, I have checking for the code part, and if you go into my section, the URLs are hidden. You can see there is a code coming in. Okay, so if it's set the get code, then if not is set, then this will happen. If it's set, then this will happen. So I am using Gazelle for my request to be happened. Okay, so get token, get access token. So this is the function where I'm putting the code that is getting from the URL back to my page on the localhost. And let's see the function what is happening over here. Get access token. So I am requesting to the Zoom APIs where with the auth token, with the header, the client ID and the secret key. Obviously when you register with this auth 2, if I go into my place over here, you can see the client ID and secret key obviously. So this client ID and secret key I have defined on a config file over here, and obviously the redirect URL should be also be defined and redirect URL. So The client ID, the secret key is base64 based authentication. Grant type is authentication code. The code is the code that I'm getting back from the URL over here, and redirect URL is that redirect URL that I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting the token, just returning the token from here exactly. So the token also comes with a access token and a refresh token. Now after this access token and refresh token, I am creating the meeting using create a Zoom meeting function. Let's go to this function and see what I have written over here. So it has all the settings that Zoom can do: topic, type, start time, duration, password, time zone, agenda, settings, everything are there. So you can, these are all boolean values, you can true or false it. And now I am sending this request with the token to this to this URL, and the Zoom meeting has been created. Now when you create the Zoom meeting, exactly, it will get reflected over this section as it is reflecting over here. And you can see, if you go into this section, let learn Zoom API integration in PHP. So this is a REST API. You can use it with Python, Node.js, anything. Node.js have a direct example on the Zoom documentation exactly. So it will be more helpful for you. Now after this, I have written something else part also. In the exemption part, if I got 401, I would again get the refresh token that I am sending over here, because you are going to store this access token and refresh token in the database. I have not used database, that is why I have done it in a one scale over here. So you can use the refresh token and regenerate the meeting whole time. But you can get the refresh token from the get refresh token API, where I have used a function, the get refresh token. It has the same functionality with the grant type refresh token, and the refresh token should be the token that I am sending, and the client ID and the secret key to return the token exactly. So this is the full integration of how Zoom API would be going. Now coming to the second part, where I told you that this is, you go to manage, if you go to the build app, with the JWT token, okay, you can create the JWT token. You will get a key, you will get a key and a secret, but you have to use something else also. You have to use PHP JWT. This library will help you to generate the JWT token. Now if you can use the key and secret key, you can see the key, the expiry time and the payload, and there is a hash of SSH 256. So Zoom ID is me. Okay, that is fine. All the other things are same in this thing. Just the process of calling this is a little bit of different, or creating the token is been a little bit of different over here. All the other things are same as the functionality what I have created over here. But this is not going to be deprecated, but this is going to be deprecated by the March or April of this year. So I hope this is what I find for the Zoom API. I have searched for Zoom API integration, but I did not find a well-equipped or very detailed video of how Zoom API integration should be worked for the professional person who are going to use the code and generate the Zoom APIs for their clients. So this is how we created Zoom APIs, and now this can be used in Laravel, in any kind of PHP, and you can use in WordPress also. And this is a REST API, so you can use it Python, PHP, anything, because it has all the potential capabilities of doing things right away. So you have to just change the package, request types and the thing, but the main functionality is the same over here. Obviously, there is another way you can Zoom app, but this is not used so much time. And obviously you can see the Zoom meeting section where you can delete the Zoom meeting or create the Zoom meeting, anything like that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please share the video, and if you like the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.